Have you ever looked back at old videos and thought, man, why did I do that? Well, I did after rewatching this one, and you're about to see why. What it is, what it was, and what it do, y'all. It's your girl Jackie from Hey Jackie Beauty, and today we're starting off with my pregnancy/postpartum series to catch you guys up on what I've been doing with my hair since I've been off the internet. So please make sure to subscribe and join the beauty club so you won't miss out on this series, and also hit that bell button for notifications. And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under the username Hey Jackie Beauty if you want to catch me on a daily basis. Alright, now let's get on with this tragic part of this multi-video tale I have to tell here. So let's rewind. On May 10th, 2018, I got sick of my hair and decided it was time to cut it. Now, looking at it right here, it looks gorgeous and very healthy, but I do remember it being extremely difficult to detangle, and there were a ton of single strand knots, turning into clumps of hair getting tied up as well as split ends. This all led me to straighten my hair so that I could trim it. In the past, I've trimmed it curly and failed, and I've trimmed it blown out and failed. So this time I thought to myself, why don't I try trimming it after it's been flat ironed? Mind you, I haven't flat ironed my hair in years at this point. But I was desperate for a trim, and you cannot tell a pregnant woman no, even if you are the pregnant woman yourself. Anyway, so first I did the tension method to blow out my hair. For me, what I find works best in doing that is putting on my Form Beauty heat protectant and then using my hands to stretch the hair with a blow dryer. And then I go in with my Diamond brush to detangle. And lastly, I'll pass over my hair with a bristle brush and use my blow dryer. And so the bristle brush is nice to use instead of a small tooth comb because I feel like the bristles really grab the hair and it's easier to hold my hair taut so that I can get it as straight as possible when I go over it with the blow dryer. So I go over my 4 sections doing the same thing till all of it is blown out like this. Once this was done, I moved on to flat ironing my hair. For this, I used my iron straightener that I used when I was relaxed. And this flat iron isn't my favorite one that I've had, but I love Ion as a brand. I definitely need to get a new flat iron of theirs, but in a different style. Anyways, I do the chase method with the flat iron and the bristle brush. I did try this at first with a small tooth comb, but again, it wasn't really working for my liking, so I switched. I repeated this all over my head in small sections until it was all done. Before I show you what it looks like finished though, I want to show you guys what my hair was looking like and what condition it was in. It was very uneven. Later on I'll give you guys a better close-up so you can see how bad the split ends were. And so the reason why I flat ironed my hair instead of doing just a blowout is because I felt like I could see my ends better when they were straightened. And that way I wouldn't cut off too much of my own hair. Or so I thought. So here you can see a close-up of what I'm dealing with. My hair definitely needed some help. But I gotta stop here and give my little spiel. Due to my own experience, I do not recommend cutting your own hair. This is 2019 Jackie talking. Do not cut your own hair if you can help it. I was desperate here at this time, and I know many find themselves in the same circumstances as me, but I'm telling you that you can actually cause more damage to your hair by cutting it yourself, especially if you have dull scissors. You can tell if your scissors are dull if your hair gets tangly and crazy again within 2 weeks of cutting your own hair, which basically my hair did. And so what the dull scissors is doing is just cutting in more split ends and not giving your hair a nice blunt, like flat end for it to be on, if that makes sense. And so you're basically transferring up your split ends higher up the hair shaft, and you don't want to do that. That's not what a trim is supposed to do. Also, I don't recommend cutting your own hair because it is super hard to get the back and to cut it all evenly. Now, if you have sharp enough scissors and if you have someone that will graciously help you get the parts that you can't see well, then by all means, go for it. And so because of this, I'm not showing the process of me cutting my hair because, again, I'm bad at it. But I will show the end result. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad in this one, right? Nice and straight, kind of have a cute bang, but let's go to the next one. You see that? That? Yeah, that. That's because your girl was trying to cut her own bangs and give herself a cute shape, and I done messed up and gave myself a shelf like I'm a freaking carpenter or something. So even though I'm smiling, I actually feel like this right here. Either way, this is only part 1 of my short little pregnancy and postpartum hair series while I was off from the internet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first part, and stick around to see the others. And let me know, what's your biggest hair mistake that you've done? Was it a haircut, or was it using certain products? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see y'all over there. Alright, anyways, have a great day and much love. Bye.